Lorcan's Poviv. Just run. Run as fast as you can. I have to tell him. I don't know how is he going to take it, but I have to tell him. It felt as if I had been running for days on end when it had only been a few hours. Riven is faster than any one of us, but I am already tired from all the fights, but now with this situation, I refused to let my wolf rest. There were no breaks, no slowing down. If I didn't get to my alpha, I might lose the only chance to bring back the real Riven from the darkness with the future heir of the pack. I want my sister-in-law, my mate's best friend, my brother's mate, and my Luna back. How things turned out to be like this. I am not even sure how Xaden's going to react. He's already weak. I just pray to the moon goddess that everything returns to normal. Xaden's Povi. I pace back and forth waiting for everyone's return. Guards are trying to get me to stay calm and rest. But how can I? My mate is there fighting with my brother. I know she's strong. I am supposed to be worried about her. I am her mate for goddess' sake. I hope and pray she's fine and my pup too. I think I should plan a vacation for us after all of this is over. I think I should ask Emma about where my mate would like to go. Lorcan, what is going on over there? I mind-link my brother. I could have asked Riven directly, but I don't want to disturb her. Don't worry, Alpha. The evil witch involved hunters, but they were no match for our army. Right now, Luna is commanding the Coven witches to either step aside or die. I think they are going to choose the second option, because they are not a fan of their master either, he replied. Henrar howl with pride for our mate. He's weak, but that's not going to stop him to celebrate the victory of our mate. We both want her back in our arms so that we can celebrate in our room with her, either on top of me or maybe me on top of her. Hope I don't hurt our pup that way. You think like a pervert, Henrar commented. Like you are not thinking about the same thing, I replied. No, I was thinking about something different this time, he said in thought. Like what? I asked curiously. Like a different kind of position, but I'm not sure which position. I think last time when we made love, we almost tried almost every kind of position. Man, I tired her out, but she's wild, though. Henrar said dreamily. That's true, she's wild. What do you think about shower socks? I asked excitedly. I don't mind. I am ready to take her anytime, anywhere. Of course, who's the real pervert now? I asked, rolling my eyes. You started it, he growled. So what? She's my wife, my mate. I am allowed to think like that. She's my mate. I am allowed to think about her like that, too. He roared. Okay, stop. I need to eat something. We are going to need energy for our extracurricular activities. I winked. Yeah, I need to stretch my paws, too. So charge up, then we'll go for a run with our mate later, he ordered. Yeah, whatever. I rolled my eyes at him while he returned the same gesture. We both are whipped, undoubtedly. But I don't have any problem accepting this fact. I am proud that the moon goddess gifted me a strong and kind mate like her. Sure, she can be stubborn at times, but I love that stubborn part of her too. But what the hell is taking them so long? Alpha? Lorcan called me. Lorcan, you all are here, finally. What took you so long? He sighed tiredly, which according to me is not a good sign. Xaden, I don't want you to, but you need to come with me, he said as if he's about to break down. Where? What's wrong? I asked. Why do I feel like something bad has happened with my mate? Henrar, can you feel Rhea? I asked. As a matter of fact, I can't. At first, I thought she cut our mind link because maybe she didn't want us to stress out, but now I don't feel so good. Lorcan remained silent. I grabbed him by his collar and growled, Where my mate? She killed Delicia. I released a breath of relief and released him. That means she's fine, right? She's fine, but... He was stuttering and sweating like a pig. Speak up before I rip your throat. He finally stopped stuttering and gulped. So when Luna killed Delicia, she somehow accessed her full powers. Like she promised she didn't kill people unnecessarily, but still, her dark side took over, and now she's not the same person. She's acting differently. I don't know what to do anymore. I think deep down she's fighting, but she's losing. I think that you should come with us. You are her mate. Maybe you can do something before it's too late. We are afraid that this might affect the pup too. He explained in a single breath. Shit! Why didn't you mind-linked me? I asked. I needed to check on you, how you were doing before breaking the news to you. Let's move. We shouldn't waste our time then. I could hardly comprehend what was happening. My mate, no, this can't be happening. Our pup. No, I won't let anything happen to her or our baby. I have to reach there. I would save them both. I refuse to accept any other outcome. I will save them both. They would be okay. I would make sure of it. I stormed out of the mansion, Lorcan and other warriors the following suit. I shed my clothes and shifted. There would be no stopping. I ran faster, pushing myself harder. I will save my mate if it is the last thing I did, for if she fell, I would be nothing. No, I can't let that happen. We ran and ran until we finally made it to the borders of the Blue Crystal Coven. The coven was surrounded by a heavy scent of blood. No doubt the war was deadly. But even after we won this war against the coven, we still are at war, not with the coven, but with someone of our own, my mate. I followed her scent and reached the place she was playing with her victims mercilessly. The sight was horrible. My mate was covered in blood. For a moment I was worried that she was hurt, but the energy and air around her seemed wicked. I stumbled at the sight. This isn't my mate. This is someone else. My mate will never hurt an innocent. Thank Goddess, Xaden, you are here, Kyle said. Good job, Lorcan. He complimented my brother, but I didn't see his reaction. My attention was on my mate, who was a stranger to me. I couldn't help myself. I walked towards her. Love, I called her gently. I wanted to see those eyes, the eyes that I love so much, that electrifying smile. She turned around and my breath hitched. Oh no, Red. Hello readers, I hope you all are safe and healthy. I would like to thank all of you for your lovely comments. I asked a question to all of you in chapter 157. If you didn't read my note, I wanted to ask you guys again, what do you all think about Cole's story? I mean, should I write another book on him? Please let me know in the comments. Thank you. Riven's Pove. I was gasping for air. I punched and kicked, but there was no use. I felt like I was in another dimension, or there is a veil between me and the real world. I can feel my energy cresting and ebb like a tidal wave, but it's not within my control. Nothing is in my control. It's like I am half dead, if that's possible. I was trying to stop whatever the crazy things that I was doing, but I was getting weak. My energy was rapidly flowing into my other half, and I could feel its energy intensified. The force in my struggle started to decrease and stopped completely. I closed my eyes when I felt the last drop of my energy flow into it. I felt myself drifting into the darkness, which somehow seemed familiar. I don't even know how to fight this thing. I let myself relax, enveloped in the emptiness. I could feel the light inside me shrinking and the wrath of my other half, like a forceful icy blast from the Arctic. But it was short-lived until I heard him. Xaden! Xaden, help me! I call out, but he's not responding, as if he doesn't recognize me. Xaden, please do something. I keep telling him, but it's like my voice is not reaching out to him. Of course, how will it reach him? It's like I am trapped inside my own body. He's on a different plane. I can see him, yet I can't reach him. I look at him through this red crystal barrier, and he's saying something to me, but I can't hear him until everything becomes a blur, and I feel myself falling. This is it. This is how it will end. I can't do anything. The light inside me continued to shrink. Now I don't even have the energy to move my lips. My pup, I try to raise my arm too, but I don't have the energy. The darkness was surrounding me. I tried to focus and not to give in, but I can't. A tear escaped my left eye, mocking me that I lost. I lost this fight. Xaden's Pove. Riven? I called out to her, but those eyes are telling me everything that I need to know. Hello, mate, she smiled sweetly, but it was not the smile that I knew. She rested her hand on my cheek, but it lacks its usual warmth. Baby, come back to me, please. I pleaded with her. I don't even know what to do. How can I help her in this situation? What are you saying? I am here. I gulped at the iciness of her voice. I was nervous, unsure, and confused about the whole situation. No, I want my Riven, the one that I marked, the one I married, the one I love. You are not my Riven, I said with conviction. Her smile changed into a smirk. Sorry, you see, I am all you have to deal with from now on. You are lucky you are my mate, otherwise I would have killed you a long time ago. And you know I can do that. But this isn't the real you. No, that's where you are wrong. This is the real me. Riven, try to, Lorcan interrupted. Did I allow you to speak? Don't forget your place, Beta, she growled at my brother. an evil aura radiating off her, how quick she had become to anger. Like the old master of the coven, maybe worse than her. So let's come back to the matter at hand. From now on, I will rule the coven, and the pack for the obvious reasons. I will show you how a master should rule. Samara will be my second hand in coven's matters, and as usual, Emma will be my beta at the pack. New rules will be implied in both places. But one is going to be common at both places, and that goes against me, and I will show you what I am truly capable of. Now those in favor kneel before me, and those against me will be banished from the pack and coven, and will be stripped from their powers. So choose wisely, she declared. Many in the room could not figure out whether this was better or worse for them. Samara the rogue witch was now second in command, but to a master she was unfamiliar with. The Riven she knew did not act this way. Some people followed the command instantly, while the others reluctantly. They had no option. None of them was ready to leave their families behind, and turned a rogue. "Don't do this, Riven. This is not you," I commanded, to which she actually complied. Her attention turned towards me, and my eyes were focused solely on her. She had never been so complex before. "When I said kneel, that includes you too, mate," she mocked. "You think controlling them like this is called ruling?" I asked softly. "I need to make sure that everyone stays in line. That includes you too." She shrugged and walked towards me, closing the space between us. "You look at me as though I did you and others great injustice. You act as though you did nothing to me, and my behavior is such a shock. You have hurt me before, I am just returning the favor. I would say the slate is wiped clean now," she stated, scoffing. I wanted to strangle her for the things that she's doing, but I can't. I know that this isn't my mate. She's in there somewhere. I just need to find a way to help her. I can't live like this, and I will not let her cage the people of this coven again or my pack. Her red eyes were haunting me, mocking me. I just turned around and walked away from her. My heart was hurting by seeing her like this. Mai and my wolf were aching to touch her, but not like this. This was not my real mate. My Riven is beautiful and full of light. Even with the power of ruling, she would never treat her people the way she was doing. She would never slaughter innocent people so animalistically. This was not her, and I am determined to get the real Riven back. Alpha King. I turned around to see Lillian and Eduardo coming towards me. "What is it?" I asked, annoyed. "Don't you dare talk to me with that attitude, Alpha. I am here for the same thing as you. I know you want to help Riven, and so do I." "How?" "I will answer all of your questions, but you need to come with me with others. Just make sure Riven don't find out about this," she said cautiously. It was amusing to see a powerful fae squirming and nervous. But I know that if there's someone who can help me, then it is Lillian. "I am going to mind link them. Let's go somewhere in private," I said. "No, we cannot gather until she sleeps. We cannot risk anyone's life anymore. We have seen what she's capable of." "Okay, let's wait then." She nodded and walked away with Eduardo following her trail. "Guys, I wanted to ask if you all are interested in a Submitting to My Mate series or saga. There will be a book on Cole and then the next one on Caleb. If it's a yes, please let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to check out my new book that is going to be republished this July. Thank you all and have a nice day." Zayden's Pav. I walked to our room where her scent was still fresh. I don't want to do this. It's like I am cheating on her. "We have to do this if we want our mate and pup to be safe," Henra reasoned. "I know, but even after that, we are not sure if this plan will work," I replied. "It will work. I refuse to let my mate hand over to the darkness," Henrar growled. I entered the room and heard the shower running. Must be her, I sighed. If the situation wasn't like this, then I would have joined her in the shower. But this isn't my mate. The door opened, and she walked out with a nightdress that was tempting, but my body instantly reacted, and a certain part of my body came to life. When she saw this, she smirked. "Welcome back, mate. You look frustrated and tired. You should have joined me." "No, thank you." She rolled her eyes. "Come on, I am your mate. It's my job to take care of your needs," she said and dropped the towel that was hugging her body. Her naked body glistening with small water droplets is enough to send all the blood in my veins southward and has me thinking of burying myself in her. Hard. A cute bump was visible when I looked down at her stomach. A small smile formed on my lips when I realized that this is my pup, the one that I and Riven made with love. She walked towards me naked, and my gaze was fixed on her belly. Without thinking, I raised my hand and put it on her belly, feeling it. I could feel the vibrations. He or she is growing. Our pup will rule with us together. I will train him to be the best. I can feel him or her. He's going to be powerful. I could smell her arousal, and it was clouding my senses. But I can't do it with her, at least not until my Riven comes back. I recalled the words that Lillian said. You can't mate with her in this condition. She will feel wanted, and it will be even more difficult to get rid of her. It will be even more difficult to defeat her. I came back to my senses when she put her hands on my chest seductively. I instantly stepped away from her and made mine towards the bathroom. Where are you going? She asked. What does it look like? Obviously, I'm going to take a shower, I replied, my voice devoid of any emotions. You can take shower after we are done, she smiled slyly. We are done, Riven, I said in frustration. Her smile slipped from her face, replaced by a neutral face which was hard to read, but I am glad she's not smiling anymore. We can never be done, we are mates, she said. Whatever. I rolled my eyes and entered the bathroom, not wanting to stay with her any longer. If I want my mate back, I will have to control myself. I sighed for the umpteenth time and prepared myself for a cold shower. I have to use all my willpower to keep myself composed. I am not some teenager that has a hard-on for some random girl. But she is not a random girl. She is our mate, Henrar said. I know that's why it is even more harder to control, I said. I'll manage today, Henrar said defeatedly. What? I asked, confused. That disgusting thing that you used to do in the shower. I'll go with that option today, he replied. I chuckled and shook my head. No, I'll wait for my mate until she's back, I said. After that, he didn't bother me with his stupid remarks, and I let my mind roam in thoughts about our plan. Flashback. Is everyone here? Lillian asked. No, not everyone. Caleb, Kyle, and Damon are still there. We will explain the plan to them later. We can't risk anyone's life, I replied. Okay, good thinking, she said. Let's get to the point. This new face of Luna is giving me chills, and I don't like it, Lorcan said. He is still shaking with the threat that was thrown towards him. Well, the plan is, Lillian said and glanced at me with uncertainty. What? I asked rudely. The plan is you need to die, she said in one breath. What? Everyone except her said. I apologize, that came out the wrong way. I mean, you have to act like you want to die, she explained. Why? I asked, crossing my arms. Out of all of us, she can't hurt you or me. She added further, she's still in there somewhere trying to fight the darkness, but she's getting weak and we need to do something fast. We cannot help her directly, but we can provoke her to keep her motivated, she explained her plan. But how's my brother Death will motivate her? Lorcan asked, and in reply, Lillian gave him a look that says, Are you stupid? He's her mate. They love each other. If his life is threatened somehow, she will respond. All of us know that Riven is strong-willed, but she often underestimates herself, and her strength only show up when she's provoked, just like the last time when Wendy was killed brutally, she said. I must say she's right, and I truly hope this plan works. Are you sure this will work? I asked. No, I am not, she said without flinching. We need to have a backup plan too, I comment. I already have, but you're not going to like it, she said. What is it? Lorcan asked. I will tell you only if this doesn't work, she answered vaguely, and I can't say I like that. I'll do it, I said. Bro, this is dangerous, Lorcan exclaimed. Do you have another plan? A one that's better than this one? I asked him, and he looked away. So, my decision is final. I will do it, I announce. Tomorrow we'll put our plan in action, she said and explained everything in detail. A knock on the door brought me out of my thoughts. Zayden, you okay? I hear the voice of my mate, and the concern laced in her voice almost fooled me. Keyword almost, but I know it's not. Yeah, I will be there in a minute, I shouted. I heard a faint okay and the sound of footsteps. I huff like a child who's deprived of his favorite candy. Tomorrow, just wait until tomorrow, then I won't let her even step out of the bedroom for at least a week or maybe more. Do you think they will be successful in their plan? Or another shock is waiting for him? Riven's Pov. The sun was shining through the window, but I didn't feel the warmth. My heart had a thin layer of ice covering, and that layer was getting thick with each passing second. I have achieved everything. The coven, the pack, a new family, new toys to play with. But there was an itch in the back of my skull that was telling me to return where I come from. With each passing second, that itch was annoying me, frustrating me. And when I am frustrated, only bad things happen. Zayden didn't sleep with me last night. I am his mate. Pregnant mate. He should be here, but he's not. He is distant. He wants that pathetic version of mine. How can someone tolerate all her shot? She's so annoying, but she's me. This is it. I need to kill someone. I need to go and play with a new toy. With that thought, I rolled out of the bed and walked towards the door. Before I could open it, Zayden entered. "Where were you?" I asked. "None of your business," he replied. "Shut!" He needs to lose that attitude with me, otherwise I might do something and I am running out of my toy collection. And I can't afford to do that right now. The pup will need him. "It is my business. Do I have to remind you why?" I said, gritting my teeth. "No, Riven, you don't have to remind me. I remember it just well. I just don't want to remember it for now. So you can go and do whatever that you do. Torturing people for fun and then killing them." "What are you saying?" I asked. "All I am saying is that I don't even want to look at you. And I'm going to stay in here," he said in a tone that irked me even more. Damn it, he's really testing my patience. Watch that attitude with me, mate, or you might not like the circumstances of disrespecting me. I challenged. "I will only show respect to my mate, who I know is in there somewhere. You are not my mate, you are just a mere reflection of her. You can achieve everything with your power, but what you cannot and can never achieve are my love and respect. Because that is only for my Riven." His words were flattering, but at the same time, his ice-cold tone was laced with rage and disgust. "You just wait for mate. I will make you chew your words. You will submit to me." I smirked at him and left the bedroom. "Samara, please summon Lorcan." She bowed like a perfect slave and vanished. Being a leader doesn't them slave. That annoying voice again. "Shut the f up!" No one asked for your permission or advice. I mind-linked everyone to join me in the courtroom. Everyone deserves entertainment every once in a while. I observed everyone's questionable and confused expression while they fill the room one by one. Lastly, my mate entered with some girl sticking on his body. Fire erupted in my body. I still remember the night when he cheated on me or whoever that was. Only this time, I am not going to run away. I think it's time to finally teach him a lesson. It wouldn't be fair if I let him pass just because he's my mate. The girl that's clinging to him, if I remember correctly, she is one of the Omega from Jameson's pack. That filth! How dare she? "You, step forward," I pointed towards her with a calm voice. "Me?" she asked, confused. "Yes," I responded in a firm voice. "Who I am to you?" You are the master of this coven and Luna of Zayden's pack," she answered timidly. "Zayden, first name basis. She's in so much trouble." "That's not what I asked." I raised my eyebrow at her. "Who's he to you?" I pointed towards my mate, who stiffened instantly. He's my alpha's cousin." "Wrong answer. Do you have a mate?" I asked. "No." "So, is that why you were being a Several gasps and oohs are heard throughout the room. "All the mated couples, please step forward." The ones who were mated stepped forward instantly at my command. "I want to ask all of you, especially the women, can you tolerate a like her hunting mated males and clinging on them and then rub it in your face? Can you tolerate being cheated?" My words cause a huge stir in the room, and not only mated but unmated females glare at the girl who is now squirming at their heated gazes with fake tears in her eyes. "What's your name?" I ask. Phoebe," she answered. "Phoebe, what you are doing on my grounds can't be tolerated. I don't care about the rules of your pack, but this is my coven, and you can't walk around, especially with my mate. You really thought that no one will catch you and you will spread your legs, people will bow down. Let me make that job easy for you." "Raoul?" I called one of my guards. He stepped forward and bowed. "Take her, and you can do whatever you want with her. She's all yours." I order him. He got my message and stepped forward, but Zayden growled at him and made Raoul stop in his tracks. "This is ridiculous, Riven. You are taking this too far," he growled. "At me? You are not allowed to interfere, I answered with my own growl. The dam of my patience is about to break. Think about it again. You are making a big mistake, he replied. No, you are the one at mistake. Don't ask me to think about it again. Is this what you have been doing? You have been betraying the bond that we have too. You are right. She is not the only one who should receive this punishment. You are equally responsible, I roar. Raoul just takes her away. And he takes away the thrashing Phoebe with no regards for her tears. I adjust my focus back on my mate. I know I can't break him, but I sure can make him suffer. I smirk at that thought. I'll be damned if I leave him this time. I'll hurt him the way he hurt me. Seth and Samara bring Lorcan forward. I command, and all the color from my mate's face drain. He knows what is about to happen, but he asked for it. Hello, readers. I hope you all are safe and sound. COVID third wave is about to hit our country, and I am kind of scared. I already lost so many people, and it's depressing. Please, I request you all to stay safe and take every precaution to protect yourself. Thank you and love you all. Riven's Pov. Hello, Lorcan. How are you this morning? I asked in a sweet voice. I am fine, thank you, Luna, he answered in a composed manner. Do you know why you were brought here? I asked him again, but this time my gaze was fixed on my so-called mate. No, Luna, he answered. Tell me, Lorcan, do you miss your mate? Yes, he answered in a heartbeat. This is what I like about him. He falls for his mate since the moment they met. He always respected her. Not once he crossed the boundaries, and neither did his mate. Their relationship makes me jealous. I don't like it. I don't like their relationship. Good. It feels good to see that you are loyal to her, unlike your brother. I complimented him. Thank you, Luna. Tell me, Lorcan, what do you think of my leadership so far? I proposed flippantly, eyeing him. I think you have established yourself well and strongly. Everyone is falling in line, and which under a change in leadership is a hard task to do. I cocked my head and scoffed. Then I rose from my place. He gulped. Regret flooded into his mind. Why could he not say the truth? Lorcan, I will extend some leniency towards you. His eyes snapped at me. You are a responsible and loyal beta. Your mate has been my best friend, but does not try to flatter me with your lies. You should know by now that I can smell emotions, but you will receive the punishment for lying to your Luna. And right at this moment, your punishment will be a lesson to all of the people present here, including my mate, to never betray me, or next time I will not show mercy on any of you. Murmurs were going around. The smell of fear and curiosity was thick in the air. Riven! Xaden roared. Shut up. If you want, you can share the punishment with your brother, or maybe you should, I said. Please don't, Luna. He's not fully recovered. I am ready to receive the punishment, Lorcan pleaded. Pathetic. They both are pathetic. You both need to learn some manners. Guards bring them both to Square Market and make an announcement that everyone's presence is mandatory, including children, I ordered. Silver chains were clasped onto their wrist. That must have hurt. Don't do this. That annoying voice. Not again. I just started having fun. When everyone reached there was already 2 whipped posts arranged for them in the middle of the main area. They both didn't put any fight. Maybe they accepted their fate and didn't struggle as they were secured to the post or when their shirts were ripped open. His pack and all the coven members were there, forming a circle around the post. I looked around, and I loved that they had to watch. I loved that children were clinging to their parents in horror and crying. I loved that pack members were grieving for their alpha and beta, but I hated the way mates were clung to one another in despair. I walked towards them and kept my hands on my mate's face, cupping his jaw. Anything you'd like to say before your punishment? Please don't do this, Riven. This is not you. Please stop this madness, he asked but not pleaded. I released his jaw and sighed. This isn't the answer I was expecting, but you will learn to love, respect, and submit to this Riven who's standing here, I stated. Xaden's Poe. This wasn't the plan. All of the arrangements backfired on us. The darkness has totally enveloped her mind, and it's more painful than being tied to the whipped post. Henrar is whimpering in my mind. He wants his original mate, and so do I. I wasn't prepared when the whip landed across my back, or the next one or the one after that. Few tears escaped my eye, not because of the pain, but because this punishment was granted to me by my mate, and she's hurting my brother too. If this continues, then I might die with regret. My brother is in this condition because of me. He is away from his mate because of me. Riven became like this because I failed her. All of this is too much. Many of my pack members were on their knees, begging to Riven, and this made me even more guilty. I failed them as their alpha. The whipping did not stop when my skin started to rip. The whipping did not stop when my pack members begged to stop. The whipping did not stop when the blood was making the floor red, and the blood loss was making me dizzy. It was only until I was on the brink of unconsciousness did the whip no longer fall across my back. Let this be a lesson to those of you that still thinks you can fight back or disrespect me. Step out of line, and I will bring your precious alpha back out, and you can watch as I whip him again for your crimes. Her words hit home in the hearts of what remained of the pack. She could see it on their faces. After the announcement, all of the pack members and coven members were asked to return to their homes and a curfew was set up. No one was allowed to step out of their houses after sunset. Otherwise, they will receive the same punishment as me and my brother. We were unchained from the post. We would have fallen had it not been for the man holding us up. We were too weak to walk, so we were dragged through the streets. Our hands were chained to the ceiling of a cell. I was kneeling on the floor, my arms extended in the air. I was in a half-conscious state while Lorcan was completely unconscious. Regret and pain filled my heart by looking at his condition. Get comfy, Alpha, because this will be your new home if you continue to disrespect me. No causing any more trouble, or you will see someone else on the whipping post. She crouched in front of me, grinning from ear to ear. Please, Riven, come back. This isn't you. Try to fight this darkness. I know you are strong enough to fight it. I love you. Please come back, I pleaded. She huffed a laugh and stood. No one is to treat their wounds or feed them. They may have a cup of water once in the morning. They will be released if they learn to behave, and then I might think about releasing them. As she left without remorse and I was left in darkness, I prayed to the goddess that someone saves my mate. I don't want to lose her to darkness. My wounds were making me weak and hindering my prayers. I was about to sleep when someone entered the cell. My vision was blurry. I couldn't make out who it was, but the familiar sense of them gave me my answers. Don't worry, Zayden. We are here. We can't rescue you, but we can treat your wounds. It was Liam, along with his brothers. Hide. My voice cracked. What? First, drink some water. A glass was placed on my lips, and I drank all the water from the vessel, despite the warning to take it slow. Hide your scent. If I can smell your presence, then she'll too, I said weakly. Oh, right, Lillian. He signaled Lillian to do something. I am not sure what, but whatever it was, it worked. They treated mine and Lorcan's wounds, but he was still unconscious. Our plan might work, Zayden. Lillian could feel the change inside Riven when you were being whipped. Riven is trying to fight for you. You just have to hold up. This gave me hope that maybe this is the only way to bring her back. Her emotions are her biggest weakness, but they are also her biggest strength. She just needs to realize it. I hope that she realized this on time before I lose her completely. How's he? I asked, referring to my brother. He'll be better by tomorrow morning. It's good that he's unconscious, otherwise the pain wouldn't have let him sleep. Let him rest, and you try to sleep too. Tonight Lillian is going to try some telepathy kind of thing with her. We'll let you know if it worked, he said, and I exhaled in relief and nodded. Okay, we are leaving now. Take care of yourself. We'll try to sneak again tomorrow, Kyle said. Okay. Goodbye, Zayden. Riven's Pav. The punishment was for him, but somehow it affected me too, because we are mates. I rolled my eyes at that thought. I don't understand why the so-called moon goddess would pair me with such a worthless alpha. He doesn't even deserve a mate. If he wasn't my mate, I would have killed him a long time ago. Can't do anything now. Are you done? I asked the Omega, who was applying the potion on my back that I received from Zayden's punishment. I forgot to block the bond. Yes, Luna. Okay, you can leave. I'm going to take a nap, and no one is allowed to disturb me. Am I clear? Yes, Master. I laid on my side and closed my eyes. I needed my beauty sleep. It was dark. I couldn't see anything. Oh my goddess, Zayden! I couldn't even do anything to stop myself. I cried. I should just die. Oh, stop it. You fool, a familiar voice said. Is that? Yes, it's your voice you are hearing, she answered. I tried to turn around, but I was too weak. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Zayden King, she mocked. I can't say the same to you, I replied. Being sarcastic won't save you, the voice said. Lying here in the darkness won't save me either, I replied. True, but don't worry, I won't let you die, at least not yet. It's not easy to kill me. Damn woman, can you stop moving so much? Can't you see me? She roared. Well, I can't see shit. See, that's why I think you are incapable of ruling. You are an idiot. Yeah, right? And you are the smart one? She chuckled. Of course I am. I rolled my eyes at her. I am the darkness. Something or someone no one can ever see and no one can ever kill. I know your mate. Wait. Our mate is planning something, but let me tell you that he will get another dose of punishment when the pup is born. I will kill him after that. Then you'll be dead too, and then I will live with my kingdom happily ever after, the voice said and laughed. Her laugh sends chills to my spine. What do you want? I asked. I tried to convince myself that I need it to be strong. See, that's why you are an idiot. Is it not obvious that I only want your body? It will work as a vessel for me. Why? If you need answers, then stop interfering when I am playing, she said. How can I not interfere? You are killing innocents. I know, but it's so much fun. If you just give in and stop interfering, it will be even more fun. I will stop interfering if you answer that. Why me? Why my mate? Because your body is different. You were created differently. Your body can withstand all this power, and I want that power. I want all your entire being. I gritted my teeth. If you keep killing them, there will be no kingdom. You want to be their leader, but you don't have what it takes to be a leader. Yeah. I know, the same old shot. Such a shame that this power was bestowed into a person like you, she said with spite. Do I smell jealousy? I said. She then chuckled evilly. Let's see how long you can survive with that sassy mouth of yours. I rolled my eyes. You do know that you can't kill me because killing me means losing all this power. You don't have to worry about that. You just rest here and let me do my work. For being nothing but darkness, she is too overconfident. I am nothing? Are you sure? Is that why you are trapped here? Maybe you should talk less and start thinking. Ooh, did I just hurt feelings? Don't worry, my dear. Enjoy your stay while I torture your mate down there, she mocked. Torture him? That will hurt you too. I am sure you learned your lesson today. And I challenge you that I will get out from here. You just wait and watch, I said confidently. We'll see about that. Right now you can go back to sleep, or whatever that you do here to pass the time. See you never, Riven. Hello? Hello, you just wait. I will leave this place. I just need to find out how. I just need a way to contact them, Zayden. Should I try and mind link him, or maybe I can try to connect with Lillian? I closed my eyes and concentrated on our bond. I don't have much energy, but I will use every last drop of it to reach out to him. Zayden, can you hear me? Silence. Riven, is that you? My heart speeded just by hearing his voice. Yes, it's me. I mean the real me, not the other me. Goddess, what am I saying? Baby, it's really you. Yes, it's me. Are you all right? No, I almost cried. I miss you. Please help me out. I am dying here. I miss you too, my love. We are trying. I sobbed. I am so sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I said, Why are you saying sorry, my love? It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself, my love. We miss you. We all miss you, and we will find a way to pull you out. She will kill me. I don't know how's that possible, but she wants to kill you and me. I don't even know how can I fight her. Don't worry, baby. I will do everything in my power to help you. You just have to hold on for me, for our pup. I will. Zayden. Zayde, I am asleep. I feel. Zayden's Pove. I woke up from my dream and looked around. I was still in my cell. My arms were hurting, and my wounds were healing slowly because of Silver. I looked at my brother. He was awake now. Lorcan, do you feel better now? He groaned in pain. Yes, I am better now. I am afraid now, bro. I am not sure if we'll make it out of here alive. I mean, Luna is just getting out of hand. Don't feel offended, but I think she's too far gone. No, I growled. Don't you dare say that. She's trying to fight too. We have each other, but she's alone, and she's losing her energy. But she's still trying to fight. But she doesn't know how to, I explained. You are right. Wait, how do you know all this? Did you somehow talk to her? he asked confused. Yes. I mean, I think I did, although I am not sure. I was still confused about my conversation with her. What do you mean? He asked. I mean, it was a dream, but it felt real, I replied. Wait, is that why you were mumbling things in your sleep? Maybe. She was in my dream. I mean, not her, but her voice was. She said that she's trying to fight but don't know how to. We should tell Lillian. I think she will help us. You are right, I will talk to her once we leave from here. Hold on, brother. Luna is strong. We will save her. We will get through this, he assured me. I hope we do, I said as my mind went to her again. Her voice sounded so helpless and vulnerable. I hope we save her on time. I miss you, baby. Just don't give up. Zayden's Pov. I sighed and bowed my head. Riven doesn't deserve this. None of us deserves this. I had made a fool out of myself, yet I would do it again if only our plan had worked before even it was executed. She was falling deeper into the darkness by the day. Soon she would kill me too. You decide, brother. We'll leave you to have a moment with your thoughts. Whatever you decide, we are with you, Lorcan said, and all of them exited and closed the door. I think it was my Riven who made this new Riven release us from the cells. I don't know how long I can hold on to that hope, but I am glad that she's fighting too. Moon Goddess, please, help me save her. There must be something that I can do. Nothing comes to my mind, and I blame the stress for making me so vulnerable. She sounded so weak last night, and this makes my heart hurt, and Henrar whimper. She's alone in there. What can I do? I had so many plans for us ever since she accepted me and confessed her love. I would have loved to see her wake up every morning next to me. We would go anywhere around the world and escape the drama for a while and see where that takes our relationship. We would have started preparing for the nursery for our pups and picking up the names for our little one. It gives me a sense of worry and fear that she might not be able to make it since now she is dealing with the darkness itself. What about our future together? Wait, our future. Us. She's not alone. We are together. I just need to remind her that I am with her. I just need to be there for her. I just need to make her realize that she's not alone in this. I quickly mind-linked everyone to meet me. Is everyone here? I asked. Stop asking dumb questions and tell us why did you call all of us here, Eduardo ordered. What's wrong with you? Lorcan asked. I was watching TV, and you guys disturbed me, he mumbled. What the We are here thinking of a solution, and you are wasting time watching TV, Liam growled. Don't point at me. It's not my fault that the chicks in those modeling shows are hot. I am a man. I need entertainment in my life, especially when the one I am after is not ready to entertain me. Lillian, sweetheart, I am sorry, but I assure you that I didn't have any dirty thoughts about those models. My dirty thoughts are reserved for you only, baby, he flirted. Shut it. We are here to discuss something important, not for your lutful fantasies, Lillian retorted. Come on, my love. I'm just trying to lighten the mood, he pouted. Eduardo, please stop annoying her, Samara interrupted. Fini! You guys are so boring, he whined. I cleared my throat. If you all are done, do I have the permission to start? Of course, dear. Don't mind me, Eduardo chimed. I rolled my eyes at him. So I was thinking that Riven used our soul link to connect with me last night, but she's fighting there alone, and I am afraid that at some point, if she got tired, she'll eventually give up. If somehow, Lillian, you sent me there spiritually for a bit longer, then maybe I can make her realize that she is not alone. I know this is a stupid idea, but this might work, I explained. But she didn't respond. She just looked at me passively. Why are you looking at me like this? She sighed. I can't send you there without accompanying you. I am not sure if this will work, but we can sure try, she said defeatedly. Why do I sense a but here? I asked. She took a deep breath and started. Zayden, where do you think she is? She's trapped in the darkest part of her own mind, I said confused. Why was she asking me this question? And don't forget, whose blood is running in her veins, she added. I nodded in agreement. Those darkest parts of her mind were created because of the demonic blood. I do know that, but what are you getting at? I asked. What I am trying to say is that there's no such thing as darkness. Darkness only prevails when there is no light. That her dark side is getting stronger, or you can say her demonic side is getting stronger because it is feeding on Riven's energy, After all, she's trapped in her own mind. It won't be easy to reach there without getting hurt. Even if we do, there's a chance it feeds on your energy too, making you weak, she explained. But this is our chance. Do you have any better idea than this? I am willing to get hurt for her, but I can't sit still and do nothing, I said, frustrated. Fine, let me try. We can only do this when she's asleep, for a longer period, Lillian said. We can give her something to prolong her nap, Cole suggested. No, it won't work. She can sense it. We'll have to take her by surprise. Lillian answered. How? Liam and Kyle asked in unison. Samara, you have to do this. She trusts you. You are her second hand. Just chant a spell or something when she goes for her nap, I said. It's risky, but I will try, she said, unsure. No, you can't just try. You have to do it, I roared. Don't get all worked up, all right? I will do it, she said, raising her hands in a surrender motion. So it was set. Our plan. For Samara to prolong her nap so that I and Lillian have enough time to enter her mind and talk to Riven. It was a foolish one, but all they had for now. Riven's Pove. I looked sideways, but it was dark. Today seemed a bit different. Today I feel cold. My body was shivering. I was trying to be strong, and I want nothing to do but sleep. But this continuous chill won't let me. I groaned and felt dizzy. The cold and chilling sensations spread out my body. Tears started falling from my cheeks, and I realized that I don't even have the energy to scream. I don't know how long I can endure. That's what you get if you try to get help. I am telling you, no one can save you, I heard the same voice. I will fight you as long as I can. You are nothing without me, I retorted, even though my vision was getting cloudy. I don't need you for my existence. Yes, you do. That is why you haven't killed me yet, I could hear her growl. You can get lost now, 'cause I need to sleep, I said. Soon I will break your spirit, but make no mistake, I will kill you if you tried anything next time. I heard the darkness' spine-chilling laugh, and it was the last thing that I could remember before I fainted. I wanted to say off, but I was getting tired and my body felt numb. Please, Zayden, save me. Night soon fell once more. It had been a long day of torture while I didn't get the chance to see Zayden. Is he mad at me? Zayden finally entered the bedroom, but he didn't look happy. Of course, why would he be? I am trapped here, and there's so much at stake. I hope he decides to kill me if I don't make it. I watched him walk away and turning into the bathroom without glancing my way. This reminds me of the Zayden I first met, the cold, ruthless, and brooding alpha. Who didn't want me? Is he regretting all of this? Our bond? Yes, he is. You should give up on him. He doesn't care about you. When I released him from the cell today, he became an obedient pup. Yeah, the lashes worked really well. The voice mocked me. Even if he gives up on me, I won't. Whatever. You'll lose anyway, so there's no point in discussing all this with you, but I do like seeing you like this, all weak and despicable. Now, you better stay silent, because I don't want your pitiful voice to disturb my sleep, she said with authority, finality, and cut me off. Please, Zayden doesn't give up on me so soon, Zayden's Povee. What do you mean by fuel? I questioned. I can do this alone because it's my second nature, but for you to enter her mind, you need an emotion to fuel your determination to save her, the Fae explained. And that emotion should be strong enough, she added further. Lorcan scoffed and rolled his eyes. Everyone knows how much he loves the Luna. The need for his mate and pup to survive and also their moments together are enough to fuel his determination, Lorcan said. That is easy for you to say. I am the one who has to teleport him, Lillian hissed. Just do it, babe. I know you can do it, Eduardo motivated her. Will you just stop calling me babe? I am stressed enough, Lillian snapped. Lillian and Zayden, just do it, because if this fails, we are dead. At first, we thought that she won't hurt any of us because we are her friends. But if she can hurt you, then she can do anything. And honestly, I miss her. I miss my friend, who was also my sister, Liam said. Riven was asleep. Samara, along with other witches, were working on a spell that is strong enough to make her sleep for a longer period. We are ready, Lillian signaled. I was supposed to lay down and let her in my mind. So that's what I did. I laid on the couch, and she took her place near the arm panel where my head was. I closed my eyes and dropped off all the walls that were blocking her from entering. I felt her hands on my parietal ridge, and I waited. I don't know, but after some time I felt light. That's not what I was expecting. Am I supposed to sleep only? Get up, you shithead, Lillian said, and I opened my eyes instantly and looked around. Everything was the same, except I saw my body sleeping peacefully on the couch. What the f***? Am I dead? I asked in disbelief. Sometimes I wonder if you're really an alpha. Of course not, you are just in a dimension, or you can say space, which breaks real world from the spirit world. She answered. Oh, so what now? I asked. Now, let's not waste time and move towards your bedroom, where Riven is currently sleeping. I nodded and followed her. I don't know what was happening, but there was something inside me telling me that this is my only chance and I can't f*** up. Why do I feel, I don't know, weightless, I guess? I asked to distract myself from negative thoughts. You're not in your body carrying all the muscles, organs, and bones. Of course, you'll feel weightless, she hissed, clearly annoyed by the question. When we finally reached our bedroom, we passed through the doors without opening them. Cool. We stood near the headboard, and I noticed Riven sleeping, but her body wasn't completely relaxed. It looks like she isn't in deep sleep yet, I stated. No, she's about to, Lillian said and held my left hand with her right, and she put her left hand over the forehead of Riven, and I copied her actions by closing my eyes. I could feel myself fading away once again, but it was slightly different this time. You both have a special bond. You will be with her soon. You just need to figure out what to say to her and how to make her return, Lillian whispered in my ear, and I felt a chilling sensation in my body as if I was buried deep in the ice. Open your eyes, someone whispered, but it wasn't Lillian. I looked around to check if Lillian was okay, but she was nowhere to be found. Lillian? I whisper-shouted. Lillian? I shouted again. Zayden, I am here, but you need to be quick. I can sense the energy around here. It's dark and full of malice, she said from somewhere. But where are you? I asked. I am here, just holding the portal long enough for you to bring her back, she answered. How can I find her? It's so dark here, I asked. Just do what I asked you to do. Use your emotions as your fuel and you'll find her, she said. Riven. I yelled as I focused on calling her solely by yelling. Little mate, I am here. I used the name that I gave her when I first met her. I closed my eyes and focused on our love, my feelings for her and our pup. I focused on the future and about the little family that we can have if we made it out of here alive. I opened my eyes and felt suffocated, as if the darkness was closing in on me, trying to choke me and stop me from moving. I looked behind me to see a dark shadow-like creature pushing me, not being able to sense the attack on time. I landed hard on the dark floor. I tried pushing the dark walls away from me, but someone clawed on my back and I turned around to find only darkness. How can I fight someone I can't even see? I tried to contact Henrar, but as if he wasn't even there. I tried to fight with everything that I had and have, but no matter how hard I try, I couldn't see anything or anyone. I don't even know who I was fighting with. It seemed like a never-ending fight. I was now getting tired. I could feel that my limbs were sore, and I could feel the stinging sensation of the claw marks on my back that I received. Who are you? I yelled in frustration. I heard a chilling laugh, and I could feel my heart sink from the unknown sound itself. It depends on you, Alpha. Who do you want me to be? A girl? A boy? Your brother? Your dead mother? Your mad father? It said as the voice circled me. I want you to be you. Now show yourself, I demanded. And where's the fun in that? We just started, and you want to end the game already. The voice whined, but the hint of amusement and mockery was clear in it. What do you want? I asked. Now, why would I tell you? I know once you get to know about my intentions, you will try to leave from here, the voice said. I decided that there was no point in wasting my time. I turned around and walked in an unknown direction to find my mate. You really thought that it would be so easy. You'll just walk in here and take your mate with you, the voice said. Suddenly, multiple shadows walked out from the dark, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This is impossible, I muttered in disbelief as I examined all the faces in front of me. They were all Riven. Nothing is impossible here, mate. You are at the junction of two most important dimensions for every supernatural. I clenched my fists again, thinking of ways how I could identify the real Riven. Zayden, thank goddess you are here. Please take me with you, one of them cried, and it felt so real that I was convinced that this is my Riven. But then another one called me and said, "Zayden, please take me with you. It's a trap. Take me with you. I am the real Riven." Then one after other approached and pleaded in the same tone. "Just tell me who's the real one. Stop wasting my time," I yelled. "Such a pity, Zayden. You are so ungrateful you came here for one Riven, and I am giving you so many. Choose your pick and take her with you," the voice taunted. "I only want one Riven, and that's my mate. I don't want or need hundreds of Riven. I only want one who was truly made for me," I said. "Very well, then. How about we make a bet or challenge, whatever you want to call it?" it said. "What's the bet?" I asked, not sure what it was. "It's simple. Just choose one Riven, your Riven, and I will let her escape with you and you can live with her happily ever after. And because I am enjoying, and also because I am feeling generous, I will give you one chance to win this," the voice said. "What happens if I choose the wrong one?" I asked, interested in this challenge. "Good question. If you make a wrong choice, you will have to give me something that is precious to you. It could be anything, and if you couldn't find her, you will submit to me completely and will never return." The voice explained the rules. "And if I win this challenge, you will leave and not bother us again?" I asked. "I am the Darkness Alpha. You can never really make me leave, but yes, I will give the charge of this body back to your mate," the voice said. "That means I can actually save her. I only came here to talk to Riven to explain that she's not alone, but if I win, then I can actually save her." "Okay, I am ready," I said confidently. "Don't get too excited, Alpha. Don't forget about the conditions. If you lose, you will have to give me something that truly matters to you," it warned. "I am sure I am ready," I said. Zayden's POV. I felt so confused. I looked around me. All of them were wearing the same clothes. All of them looked exactly the same. Ugh! I counted and realized that there was a total of 25 Riven standing before me. "Zayden, what are you thinking about? Don't you recognize me? I am your mate," one of them said. "No, don't listen to her. It's me. I am the real one. It's a trap, Zayden," the second one said. The other one came running towards me and hugged me. "Zayden, please, listen to me. We need to leave right now or you'll be trapped here forever," she said. "Shut up! I don't even know who to believe," I exclaimed. "You have to believe me. The one holding you is the fake one," the other one standing across from me said. "Tick-tock, tick-tock, time is running, Zayden," said the voice that was annoying the hell out of me. I realized that the one holding me was too strong, and when I last talked to her, her voice seemed weak, so I calculated and concluded that she isn't real. I turned to face her and took her hand in mine. She smiled, but the spark in her eyes was lacking. I was sure that this wasn't my Riven. "You do look exactly like her, but you are not her," I said, and her smile turned into a full frown. And then she turned into a black smoke instantly. "Very well. 1 down, but 24 to go. Are you sure you can do it?" the voice asked. "Yes, I can do it," I replied confidently. But my confidence flew out of the window when I saw so many Riven multiplying in front of my eyes. My eyes almost bulged out when I realized that now there at least hundreds of them are standing in front of me. "Still think you can do it?" the voice taunted. "I can and I will," I said. "But why does your voice lack the conviction?" "Whatever. Choose the right one or submit to me," the voice said. I continued to look around for my Riven. "Don't fall into her trap. The darkness will." "Don't listen to her. She's saying that to confuse you," one of them said. I looked around all around me and my head was getting dizzy from so many voices. "Stop! Shut the f*** up!" I shouted, and they all went silent. Now is the correct time to look for my mate. If it was my Riven, she would be furious to see me here, and she'd ask me to leave. None of them is reacting like her. But I can't be so sure. I looked around and took a look at each face. They all were watching me, observing my every move. Time was running, and I wasn't sure that if my Riven was even here. They all were lacking something. I don't know, but none of them gave me that feeling. The feeling. That's make me feel content. The feeling. That makes my heartbeat increase. The feeling of home. Without Henrar, it's even harder to identify. The sparks and her scent would have helped me, but without Henrar, it's not possible. I can't take any chances. I can't say for sure which one is real. I walked around, but all of them, and took a close look at each of them. They all smiled or frowned or tried to hug me, but no one could make me feel what I feel with Riven. "Little mate, where are you?" I asked. "I am here, Zayden." Someone called, and I looked around once again where she offered me her arm, but I didn't take it because I knew she isn't my mate. I closed my eyes and took a deep breath. I was afraid to say that she wasn't my mate because that will increase the number of Rivens. The voice of darkness or demon thing won't let me win so easily. I turned around once more and think about this whole deal again. And then it clicked. My Riven is not here, because if she was, I would have identified her. We are connected by souls. It's not a joke. Her soul will pull me towards her. None of them was my Riven. I stepped backwards. I won, I shouted in the darkness. "Oh, really now?" the voice said. "Yes," said. "Where's your true mate?" it asked. "She's not here. None of them is my mate. You cheated, I yelled, and it laughed maniacally. "Oh, Zayden, you really thought you would come here, and I will let her return to you on a silver platter. Work for it. Find her on your own," she said. "But you and I had a deal," I said. "Yeah, we did, but I am not in the mood anymore, so we'll play later. Okay? Good luck finding your mate," it said. "No, you can't just leave. At least give me a hint." "You wasted my time," I said. "Yes, I can leave. I am not obligated to you." It roared. "Does that mean that a demon's blood is so weak that you can't— they are not even true to their words? First, you made a bet, and now you are backing down because of your loss. You are a coward. I thought demons were better, but you are really just— Shut up. I am not weak, you mutt. I am the darkness. I am everywhere. I am present inside everyone when the night arrives. People get scared because of me. Children are afraid of me, and right now your mate is also afraid of me. Because she knows, she has seen what I am capable of," the voice roared. "I call bullshot! You are nothing. Even if I am a mutt, at least I am a man of my words," I mocked. She growled in frustration. "Fine, I'll push you in the direction where she currently is, but find her on your own. I won't help with that," it said. I smirked. The plan of riling it up was successful. Suddenly I was pushed into another side, which was also full of darkness. I looked around, but there was no one. It was as if everything here was dead. "Riven! Riven, my love!" "Little mate!" I shouted again and again. "Riven, my love! Answer me if you are here." I tried again. I ran and ran in an unknown direction, feeling a certain pull, but I couldn't see or anything. I made sure to check every direction, but something was telling me that the direction I am walking into will lead me to my true destination. "My mate, Zayden, make it fast, time is running, she's waking up." I heard Lillian's voice, and I sped up and almost knocked over on my own feet. Suddenly I heard someone gasping for air, and I walked over there, and I finally saw a small figure curled into a corner. She looked so tiny and unrecognizable from where I stand. It wouldn't be impossible to have passed her by, mistaking her for someone else. Her eyes were swollen from tears, her lips dry but still looked kissable. Her hairs were messy, and she was shivering. Her lower lip trembled from the cold, and she was continuously moving to and fro, I guess for some heat. Before a droplet can escape her eyes, I briskly walked over to her and squat down, grabbing her cold hands and pulling her into my arms. I felt relieved. She's finally in my arms, my Riven, my fated one. "I am so sorry, my love. I couldn't reach you soon enough," I said in a soft voice. She did not respond to me. Her body was rigid against me. I noticed this and pulled back, gripping her cheek in my hand. "Riven, are you okay?" I gazed down at her, my eyes searching every inch and crevice of her face. But then her eyebrows tremor, her bottom lip quiver as she pushes me away from her. "Don't touch me," she said in a small voice. I chuckled at her antics. My stubborn little mate. "Why are you pushing me away? My love, look at me. It's me. I am here for you." I tried to convince her. I wanted to look into those beautiful orbs that every time managed to take my breath away. "You are not real. You are just another illusion. I know, don't touch me, don't come near me," she chanted mindlessly without looking at me. My heart hurt seeing her like this. She has been here for so long that she was about to lose her sanity. Now I feel more worthless. I should have tried this before. She's in this condition because of me. "My love, look at me. I am here. I am real. Please don't push me away," I said and turned her face towards me slowly, but then she closed her eyes, still believing that I am an illusion. Without thinking, I did what I was dying to do for so many days. I kissed her, pouring all my emotions into that kiss, and she gasped, "Zayden's Pav." I was lost in the kiss and I wanted more of her, but I refrained myself. We didn't have much time. I needed to convince her that it's me. I released her but didn't back away. I kept my forehead on hers, taking in every shaky breath she released. She finally opened her eyes and looked at me. It was as if she didn't believe that I was here. "Riven, it's me," I tried once again. You, Zayden?" she whispered in disbelief. "Yes, my love, it's me." I answered and wiped the tear that left her eyes. "Why?" "I mean, how you shouldn't be here," she stuttered. "Shh, baby. I know, but listen to me. I'd rather be here with you than anywhere else. I love you. Please come with me," I whispered. She won't let me," she said. "Listen to me carefully. I know it's hard, but I believe in you. If there's anyone who can fight the darkness, then it's you. You are the strongest person I have ever known. I want you back. I want to have a family with you. I want to plan my holidays with you. Just please, don't give up, baby. Please, for our pup. Fight it," I said, resting my hand on her stomach. She cried but nodded. "No, I want verbal confirmation. I want to listen to your voice," I said. "I will fight her. I wasn't going to give up anyway, but I will try harder this time." As soon as those words left her mouth, I kissed her once again. I could feel my tears trickle down my face, too. I don't care if that makes me less than a man or someone think of me as a... I am relieved that I finally met her, but I am also worried that this could be our last goodbye. I kissed her forehead, her nose, her cheeks, and again her lips. Before I knew it, a gush of wind started circling me, and I woke up with a jolt and realized I was back in my body. I felt as if I was on a roller coaster ride that just stopped. I felt dizzy and lightheaded. My knees almost gave up when I tried to stand up. "What happened?" Lorcan asked. "Why is he like this?" Liam asked Lillian. "I couldn't hold it any longer. I had to drag him out, otherwise he would have been trapped in there too," Lillian answered, panting. I looked at her, and her eyes were bloodshot, and her nose was bleeding. Eduardo helped and wiped the blood on her nose. "Thank you, Lillian," I said. I was truly grateful to her this time. I still don't trust this woman, but she helped me in this crucial time. "It was nothing. I am just doing what I should be doing," she said nonchalantly, trying to hide the smile that was threatening to escape past her lips. "So what happened?" Liam asked hopefully. I sighed and asked for a glass of water first. "That was one hell of an experience," I said. "Stop stalling, and you are in tears. Please tell us that she's fine," Cole said. I know Cole had feelings for her. Nevertheless, he always respected our relationship. But now something changed. I don't exactly know what, but I am glad it did. Otherwise, I would have to play possessive alpha in front of him. I met her, the voice that surrounded her. I mean, the demonic presence or darkness is shrewd. It tried to play games with me, but I finally found her. She was not in a good condition. It looked like she was about to give up, as if she was on the verge of insanity. But I talked to her. She was not confident in herself, if she can fight it, but I talked her through it. I told them. They all nodded, but I knew they were all anxious about the results of this plan. I am not sure, though. I have seen that how manipulative the darkness is, and it's frustrating that we can now only wait for a miracle. I think we should go and check if Samara is okay. After all, she was the one who was in charge of taming the beast, Eduardo suggested, but earned a glare from everyone. "My mate is not a beast," I muttered. "Whatever, but Alpha Zayden, please stay here and take care of, you know," he stuttered and blushed. "What the f***? What was he implying?" I raised my eyebrows in confusion as he nudged his head towards my junior. And the realization dawned upon me. I was still turned on with that kiss, and I instantly took a cushion to cover it. "It's okay, we didn't see anything. We didn't see that your junior isn't a junior." He rambled, and I growled at him so that he can shut his mouth for a second. I was still dizzy with that experience, and I needed a minute. "Brother, why don't you take some rest while we check on Samara?" I nodded mindlessly and laid back down on the couch. I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone after my meeting with Riven. Please, Moon, Goddess, grant her the strength that she needs to find the darkness. "Lillian, you should take some rest too. This is the first time I have seen you like this," I said before closing my eyes. She responded, but I didn't quite catch it. I was already falling into a deep slumber. Alpha, wake up!" I groaned and opened my eyes. It was Jackson. "What happened, Jackson?" I asked while getting up from the couch. "Alpha, you have been sleeping here for almost last 3 hours. I thought I should wake you up." I turned around to glance at the clock, and it was evening. Shit! I walked to our bedroom to check in on Riven, but everyone was already there waiting for something. "How's she?" I asked, and they all turned around with pale faces and my heart rate dropped at their expression. "What happened? And don't you dare to lie to me," I warned them. They gulped audibly and looked between me and the bedroom door. I couldn't wait and entered the bedroom by pushing them out of the way, and I was shocked to see her still lying on the bed. Wait, she normally spent this time of evening in the courtroom. I stepped forward and held her hand, but I gasped at the coldness. What's happening? Why are her hands so cold? I asked my friends who were still standing there silently. "She's not waking up, Alpha," Lorcan said. "What?" I asked, shocked. "You mean?" "Yes, she has been in this state for the last 3 hours. Samara tried to wake her up, but she didn't wake up. We don't know what's happening," Kyle said. "I think our plan worked, but we still don't know who's winning this fight," Lillian commented. "How can we help her?" I asked. "Honestly, we can only wait or pray," Lillian said. I nodded. "Zadin, have you eaten? Let me bring you something to eat. You look shaken up." I nodded and remained silent. I was numb and wasn't in my senses. I am glad that our plan worked, but I am not sure about anything anymore. My attention was solely on my mate. Once again, I felt myself breaking into millions of pieces as I looked at her pale face. Her heart was continuously changing, speeding and decreasing at an alarming rate. I knew my mate won't go down without a fight. After all, she was the stupid and stubborn one, my stubborn little mate. "You can do it. I know you can. You are Riven King, my wife, my mate, my Luna, my everything," I said, smiling down at her. I kissed her cold forehead. "What if she dies?" I took a long intake of breath. I could feel a lump stuck in my throat just thinking about it. I could feel my cheeks getting wet as my tears fall on their own accord. And my wolf howled in sadness. "Not only I will lose our pup, I will also lose her." I held her cold hand and intertwined our fingers. I traced circles with my thumb on her ice-cold skin and rubbed slowly to warm her hands. We all were just waiting when something started happening. Her body started levitating in the air. She floated luminous like an angel ascending to heaven. Her skin glowed as she rose higher, the brightness filling the bedroom to every corner. Her eyes were still delicately shut, as if she was in a deep slumber. Her chest was elevated, arching her back up into the sky. She truly is the most beautiful woman in my eyes, my mate. She was trapped in the glowing force field around her that had suspended her. It flashed and exploded outwards, exuding its energy further than the room. Then the light dimmed, and she lost all the light and was dropped from the considerable height. I snapped out of my trance in time for me to catch her. In my arms, unconscious, she was like a fragile flower. My fingers caressed her soft cheek, relishing the feeling of my skin on her. Was she truly saved? Was she set on the right path this time? Zayden's Pof. Her fate had been set in stone before she was born, before I was born. There were 2 paths for her. I hoped she was now on the right one. I hoped she would love me back and be my Luna truly. I do not want anything else between us anymore. I would protect her this time, with my entire being. We all were still waiting for her to open her eyes. The sparks when I caressed her skin erupted just like before, and that was my answer. That she won this fight with the darkness inside her. But I still want to see those eyes that carry those emotions, that carry the love we have. We didn't know how well we have to wait for her to open her eyes, so I asked my friends and brother to leave us. They all left, some willingly and some reluctantly. I tucked her under the sheets. Her skin was still cold. I decided to embrace her, to fill her with my warmth. I desperately needed to know what had happened, whether we had succeeded in our task or not. My heart was telling me that we have won this fight, but the rational part of me was still wary of the darkness. The short and soft gasp forced me to let go of her and search her enchanting face. Her lips were parted slightly as she took in the air she needed to breathe. Then her eyes fluttered open and my heart sank into the deepest part of my stomach, seeing that her eyes were pitch black. There was not a single ounce of white shade in them. My Riven's eyes are not black. Does that mean? No, this can't be. No. I refuse to believe that my mate lost in this fight. Riven? Your eyes. I was speechless. Suddenly, she started coughing loudly and choking, but I watched her eyes slowly turning back to their original color. As soon as her eyes fall on me, she darted across the bed as far as she could get without falling off, and cautiously eyed me. I just stood there doing nothing but watching her. I was not sure what just happened. Why is she behaving like this? She collapsed on the ground and started crying, but I didn't have it in me to walk towards her and touch her. I mind-linked Lorcan and asked him if he can bring back everyone. Riven? I called her cautiously. I am so sorry, she cried. I finally moved towards her, knelt down, and moved her to make her sit on my lap. What for? I asked. For her hurting you and Lorcan. I don't deserve to live. I don't deserve to be your Luna, she said while crying. My grip on her tightened. You can't say that. Only you are allowed to be my Luna. My pack can't have a better Luna other than you, I said. But how can you even say that when I've hurt you and your brother? I made so many wrong decisions, so many people I killed. I can't believe I did all this. She was a sobbing mess. Little mate, she flinched at my tone. I could hear her thoughts. She thought I was playing a game with her, and I would send her to dungeons for her crimes. Little did she know that I'd rather trap her in this room with me than sending her to the dungeons. She tried to move away from me, but I held her tightly. The pleasurable sparks that I was feeling after so many days, I didn't want her to move away from me. Stop moving, I ordered, and she obeyed instantly. However, she was feeling vulnerable and guilty. She was no longer, and then the influence of the darkness and everything she had done rained down on her, showered her, drenched her in the shame and misery of it all. It was unforgiving for her. The lives she had taken without mercy or reason, the fate she had given to her grandmother. Though she tried to trick her, such a punishment was not her style. Nothing was. The guilt was eating her alive. She wanted to live in utter desolation. It was what she thought she deserved. Tears flooded her face, blurring her vision. They ran down her neck and into her dress. She forgot my presence totally. She was too wrapped up in grief. Her sobs echoed through the room, her heart ripping itself apart. Stop, I commanded. She looked at me with so much guilt in her eyes that she didn't have the guts to make eye contact with me for more than a few seconds. I turned her face towards me again, and I kissed her forehead and hugged her tightly. She shoved her face in my chest and sobbed silently. I sighed and rubbed her head. She was curled like a kitten in my lap, but I wasn't happy with the situation. It's not your fault, Riven. None of it is your fault, I said. I know my mate would never hurt me intentionally. That wasn't you. None of it was you, I said. Only you believe that Xaden? Ask the others. Do they also have the same opinion as you? She muttered, wet tears glistening on her cheeks. For however strong she was, she crumbled at that confession. If that's what you want, then I'll ask the others in front of you, starting with Lorcan, I said. Lorcan stepped in the bedroom and said, Don't worry, Luna. I still have the same respect for you. I don't have any grudges against you, he said without blinking, sincerity clear in his voice. See? We all know that whatever happened, you had no control over it. He knows it too, I clarified. But how can you talk to me even when my wolf isn't ready to talk to me, she said. My heart broke at her confession, but why would Rhea block her? As if reading my mind, she answered my question. Rhea is mad. I don't know why, but she is, she said. She will come back. She cannot leave you, right? I asked, and she shook her head in no. I kissed her forehead and made her stand up. She turned towards her friends and said, Thank you guys for not giving up on me. I missed all of you, and I am so very sorry for everything. It's nothing. Families don't give up on each other, Riven, Cole said. Besides, I don't know about others, but I needed you to keep Liam in line, Kyle said. Yeah, like you are any better, Liam mocked. We missed you, Riven. You can't blame yourself for what happened, Caleb said. Yes, and the most important thing is that you saved all of us. Even in there, you fought the darkness alone. The most important thing is that you didn't give up on us, too. That's why you're here, Damon said. I nodded at them as a thankful gesture for consoling her. They all left us alone, and I took her hand in mine and walked her to the bathroom and gave her some time to make herself presentable. I will wait for you outside. Take a shower, I said, and walked out of the bathroom. I walked into the closet and chose a comfortable dress for her to wear. It was pajamas in a soft viscose weave with a short V-neck top with adjustable, flounce-trimmed shoulder straps. This looks comfortable enough, I said out loud. Tomorrow, we will announce to the pack and the coven that the Riven we knew is back, Riven's Pove. I defeated her. I finally overcome my fear, I said to myself while looking into the mirror. If it wasn't for my mate and our pup, I would have gone insane. But how can they forgive me so easily? I don't deserve their forgiveness. I shake myself to get rid of the negative thoughts and enter the bathroom. I took off my clothes that were drenched in sweat and the faint smell of Zadin. I put my hand on the small bump and thought about my pup. I hope he or she doesn't have any ill effect on him of all the things that happen these days. I scrubbed my body and thought about everything, especially Rhea. She wasn't responding. I wanted to know if she was okay, but every time I tried to connect to her, she would cut me off. I was getting worried. This was very unlikely. I don't know why is she not responding, but hopefully she's fine. I can't lose her. Rhea? I called. Rhea? I called once again, thinking she would respond. I understand why she couldn't help me in there, but why isn't she responding now? Is she okay? I think I should see a doctor maybe. I can't even sense single emotion coming off her. I hope she's okay too. Hey guys, I hope you all are safe. 3 more chapters and a bonus chapter is still waiting for you all. But this book will meet its end on the last day of this month. And next month, my new book, Whispers of the Forbidden Forest, is releasing. Please give it a chance too. I'm sure you are going to like that book. That book has a dark theme with much more exciting twists. So make sure to check that out, and also my Instagram page, ID RebelQueen21, that will keep you updated about upcoming events. Thank you, love you all, and please take care. Goodbye. Riven's Pov. We couldn't let you go, Lorcan said, shrugging. This is exactly what you did last time. You left us without any discussion, and someone else took advantage of it, and you are making the same mistake again. And also, your friends are going crazy without you, especially Liam. They flipped the entire place over to find you, so let's go. Looking down at the ground, I sighed. Zayden was next to me, his eyes piercing at me as he waited for me to say something. I can't go back, I mumbled. What? Zayden said, frowning. You can't leave me like this. Zayden, I am not leaving you. I am leaving because of you and your pack. They deserve a better Luna, not someone who's a constant threat to them. I am leaving because I don't know what will happen if I lose control again. I am leaving because I am scared, I said. Zayden frowned at me. His eyes were cold with fury. No, you are not leaving, and that is final. Zayden said after a moment of silence. You want to go, fine, but not like this. It would have been a different story if you had told us why you were leaving. Why disappear like that? Don't you understand how worried everyone was? Lorcan said. He was right. I fled away, making everyone who had cared for me worried. Nodding, I quietly lowered my head, deciding it was best to get down. Zayden gives some money to the man and apologies for the inconvenience. Not at all, dear. If you ever decide to visit South Bay, make sure to visit. We would love to have you, he said, waving a goodbye. I watched as his car leaving a trail of dust on its way. Let's go, Zayden said, walking away. I just stood there looking at his back as he walked at a certain distance from me. Sure, he was mad, but I had my reasons for leaving them. Riven, Lorcan called. I saw Zayden turning around, his jaw clenched in anger. He was trying so bad to not snap at me right now. Please understand, guys, I can't go back, I whispered, making Zayden growl in frustration. So you are saying you can't go back? Lorcan said in a serious tone. You guys can go back, just tell them you couldn't find me. At this, Zayden pinched his nose and laughed. His emotionless laughter sounded like he could kill someone. Lorcan tried to stop him, but he stood in front of me. Lorcan, leave. Tell everyone that we found her, he ordered Lorcan while looking into my eyes. Lorcan wanted to say something, but he finally turned around and shifted into his wolf and ran away. Listen, Riven, and listen good. You can't leave me. I will never let you leave me. You have seen me worshipping you, but you haven't seen me when I am and currently, I am trying my best to control my anger. So please don't make me do something that I regret. You are coming with me right now, or I will throw you over my shoulder and drag you to the pack. The anger evident in his eyes and voice should have made me tremble from fear, but instead it was turning me on. Damn these pregnancy hormones. I huffed like a child and walked away from him, but he held my hand and started walking. I tried to pull away, but he wouldn't let me. I turned my face away from him and continued walking in silence. I know I am acting like a child, but he should be gentle with me. I am carrying his pup. He suddenly stopped and released my hand from his tight grip. I frowned, confused why he suddenly stopped. Then, without any warning, he lifted me in his arms in bridal style and started walking. What the hell? Zayden, put me down this instant, I ordered him. No, he said. Zayden, put me down. What is wrong with you? You are carrying my pup. I should be gentle with you. I don't want you to tire yourself, he said. I realized that I forgot to shut off the mind link. Jerk. Same to you. Did you just call me a jerk? He shrugged. You said it first. I scowled at him and turned my face away from him. Hearing someone else from afar, he stopped and turned. The three brothers with their mates rode our way. Reaching where we were, Liam shifted and runs up to us. Riven, what the f***? Liam shouted. Do you want to give us a heart attack? Kyle said from behind him. Why did you leave us? You know how worried we were? I didn't answer them, just looked away from them. I just wanted to leave. I don't want to live this way, I mumbled, but I am sure they all heard my answer. We were so worried about you, Damon exclaimed. I am sorry, but this is the only way, I said. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. And you think running away is the solution? Where were you planning to go? Kyle questioned. I am sure she decided that she would stay with humans, hiding away from us, Liam commented. But you are so stupid. Have you ever thought that what will happen if you lost control there? Among humans? Kyle questioned again. We are here to support you, Riven. We don't care how many times you lose control, but as long as you find your way back to us, we'll always be a family. A family that loves you, Cole said. If you are worried about the pack members and coven members, we already talked to them, Lorcan said. My heart skipped a beat at this, and I was curious to know their answer. Fortunately, they forgive you for your actions, and they want you back too. They all miss their Luna, Lorcan said. And you can't stay alone, especially when you are pregnant. Please, let's go back. We can talk about it at home, Liam said, offering his hand. I looked at it. He smiled wryly. I could see he was worried, but did I want to go back? Looking around, my gaze stopped on Zayden. He was standing straight, looking down at me. I hated that of him. He reminded me of the Zadin I first met at the hunt. He was silently warning me. Feeling I had no choice, I fist my hands and nodded. Passing by all of them, I start walking away. I stood at the window of our bedroom, my back at everyone present in the room. We had arrived an hour ago, after bringing me to this bedroom. Everyone excused themselves, leaving Lillian, Zadin, and me alone. They both didn't utter a word all the time I was getting changed, but deep down I knew she wanted to ask me a lot. I understand why you left, and I have an offer for you, but for this I will need Zayden's permission, Lillian said, breaking the silence. Zayden nodded and asked her to continue. When I gave you half of my soul, I didn't know that it was against the Fae's laws. They didn't accept me, and hence I was trapped here in this realm, but I don't regret what I did. As a fairy, I must maintain peace among all realms. You can come with me to my realm. I am sure they will accept me back if you come with me. Fairies are really strong. We will help you in gaining control of your powers, and then maybe they'll accept me too, she said. No, I can't allow that. She's pregnant. I don't want her to leave. She needs to stay here with me, Zayden said. I understand your worries, Zayden, but let me tell you a fact about our world. 1 day here makes 50 days there. It'll probably take us a month there in training Riven properly. We can also help her with her pup. You need to realize that you guys are starting a line of beings that are far stronger than any other stronger beings that ever existed on Earth. Your pup needs protection and guidance too. I know you don't trust me, but I am ready to make a blood bond with you. It's a promise that no fairy can break without dying, she explained. Before Zayden could say anything, I interrupted. I'll go with you, Zayden growled. Of course you are. But I am asking Zayden. You both are mates. I need his permission too, Lillian said. Promise you will bring her back in a single piece with my pup, Xaden said, giving up. I assure you that I won't let anything happen to her or her pup. I will bring her back as soon as possible, she said sincerely. Fine, but can you go give us a moment, Xaden said. She nodded and left us alone. Xaden looked at me and walked towards me. He took my hands in his. You wanted to leave me, fine. You can go. But wherever you go, make sure to always come back. I can't live without you, Riven. My anger vanished at his statement, and I nodded. Xaden's Pov, 15 years later. Her hair flew back, causing her to spit out the loose locks that had gotten into her mouth. She couldn't help but giggle as she brushed them back, shutting her car door and picking up the gift bags that she had brought, before stepping forward onto the porch. I still remember the promise that we made, and staying true to her words, she came back to me from the Fey realm. She left all the bags there and walked towards me and pecked me on the lips. How are you feeling? I asked. She pouted. I know you are asking me that because you only care about your princess and not me, she said. I am asking this because I care about my queen and my princess, I said while tucking her hair behind her ear. That's better, she muttered. I am afraid, Riven, I said. About what? She asked, concern laced in her voice that melted my heart. I am afraid how am I going to survive with 3 females in the house, I said. She chuckled and kissed me. You'll do just fine, Alpha. Now come on, help me with these gifts. It's my godson's birthday. I need to start working on decorations soon. Yes, ma'am, I said and helped her with the bags. You guys go, take some rest, I'll do it. Eduardo offered his help and we didn't deny it. After Lillian left, Eduardo's changed completely. He became serious and aloof. He didn't have any other place to stay. So I officially announced him as one of our head warriors and he stayed in the pack after that. He missed Lillian, I'm not sure, but I think they were mates, but Fays don't mate with other supernatural beings. It is against their nature. After Riven came back from the Fey realm, she was happy and confident in herself, and she was no longer afraid of losing control. During her training in the Fey realm, Rhea came back too. Henrar was ecstatic with the news. We missed her a lot. After she came back, we shifted to our pack and resumed our duties without any problems. Emma announced Riven as the godmother of her son, who was born after 2 months, and our son Zethys was born after another 2.5 months. Just like Lillian anticipated, he is as powerful as Riven, but luckily he learned to control them soon. Riven helped him. Today we were going to celebrate Levi's birthday. Just at the age of 15, he showed all the qualities of a perfect future beta of the pack. Whenever I see Lorcan's eyes, I can sense the pride shining in them for his son. Where Levi was the serious one, his little brother Luis was just the opposite. He was the most mischievous kid of the pack. But the good thing was that whenever I wasn't around, they all 3 protected my daughter Rue, like her personal human shield. And I broke out of my thoughts when I heard a soft cry that belonged to my daughter. She's moody and emotional just like her mother. I walked towards her and gave her the balloon that she so badly wanted. Here, happy now, I cooed. She smiled widely and nodded at me. My little girl was a bit shy. Being the only girl in the house, she was loved and spoiled by everyone and had everyone wrapped around her little fingers. Zethys was smitten by his little sister and was excited for the one that will be born in about 2 months. I am sure he will protect her too, just like Rue. So much changed in these 15 years. Liam and Kyle made a new pack with Elder's permission, and both of them were the alphas. Cole shifted in our pack after finding his mate. Their journey was a long one. We had to step in to make their relationship work, but it took him 2 years to accept her. Lastly, Damon became the beta of the Vixen pack and helped Liam and Kyle in pack matters. Emma and Riven were busy decorating the main area, and I ordered some of my men to decorate other parts of the house. Samara and Evelyn were helping us with the food. After much discussion, Samara became the new master of the coven, with Riven's father as the coven elder. It turned out that Evelyn was Samara's mate. Samara didn't want to accept her at first, but after much effort from Evelyn and Riven, Samara finally accepted her. Caleb, on the other side, became like a wind. He traveled a lot, not staying at one place for longer periods. He was still heartbroken with Wendy's death, but we heard that he chose a mate 2 years ago. But we still don't know that for sure. As the years passed by, our contact became lesser and lesser, but we do wish for him to live a happy life, especially Riven. Especially Riven. She never said out loud, but she's worried about him. We hope that the news of him choosing a mate is true. Riven's Poe. I walk down the main hall of the pack house, a big, spacious, well-lit area that is filled with people and excited children. Ribbons are hanging and a banner with Levi's name on it. The center table has a big, giant cake and nearly 1,000 more snacks. The moment I step in, everyone turns to me and bow their head in respect. I still find it hard to believe that they accepted me and my monster personality. Not only that, but the pack accepted our kids too. The respect and acceptance I get from them are touching. "You look beautiful," Zayden came and whispered in my ear. "I look like a potato," I retorted. "You look like a cute potato," he said. "Potatoes are not beautiful, they are fatty and ugly," I said. "You should come with me to the room, let me check if my potato is an ugly one or the beautiful one," he said mischievously. "I will definitely go with you, but after this party is over," I replied sweetly. I knew why he wanted to take me back to the bedroom, but I can't miss this opportunity. Because of all the duties and responsibilities, I barely get the chance to meet my friends. They all were here tonight and I was excited to meet them. But I do wish sometimes that Caleb could join us too. "Don't worry. Wherever he is, he'll be fine," Zayden said while caressing my belly absent-mindedly. "He'll be fine. He is right. He's not that soft Caleb anymore. I have everything in my life. With his help and my friends, I found my happiness. I just really wish he finds his happiness too." I nodded and leaned forward. "There's still time for the cake cutting, Alpha. I was thinking maybe you can come with me for a quickie," I whispered seductively. He growled appreciatively at the idea and took me back to our bedroom. There he made me submit to him again and again until it was time for the cake cutting. Our daughter was the first one to receive the cake's first piece. Levi and Louise adore her, but Zethis was her favorite. Sometimes I get scared when I see she can mind control, but she's so adorable that her pout is enough to make everyone fall on their feet. I am finally content with my life, not scared of anything anymore, and with a perfect family. And I know that as long as my family and friends are with me, everything is going to stay that way. The end. AN. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Please follow my new book that's coming out tomorrow, Whisper of the Forbidden Forest. The blurb was already published. Please follow, vote, and comment on my new book.